helping keep modern Manx history alive.
Well, Mrs. Craine, was that the baptism of fire you were expecting?
No, I think that people understand that this has been a very pragmatic budget. We are actually placed in a very strong position in the Isle of Man at the present time, but that doesn't mean that we haven't got adjustments that we've got to make as part of the 5-year plan that we have set before us in order to be able to bring our budget back into balance.
So what stands out today for people who are hearing your budget? What will change in their lives?
I think that this is a budget that will impact on everybody across the community one way or another, be it in benefits. Those who are on lower incomes are going to be able to enjoy a higher standard of benefits. We've been able to introduce £10 million into the benefits system. Those who are on higher incomes will feel the impact because there are different means by which we've reduced their tax reliefs. Businesses, I hope, will interpret what's before them as being supportive to them and encouraging businesses to continue to prosper the way that they have. Overall, I think that what we're saying is we've got a budget here that is recognising the economic success of the Isle of Man that we've enjoyed for over a quarter of a century. We certainly don't want to dismantle that. We want to be able to take it and build on it. And I think that we are doing that effectively.
There's always headlines about loss of jobs in government, that sort of thing. And people are kind of suspicious. You know they are. People hear these numbers are going down, but then you hear the stories that, in fact, they were just places that hadn't been filled. What is the situation? Are we really making those savings that you're talking about?
Well, yes, we are making those savings, and we have to make those savings if we are going to be able to bring our position back into an adjusted one, as I say, over this 5-year period. There is no way that we can continue in the manner that we were placed before. What we've had to do with the restructuring of government is accept that government has got to become more efficient and more effective at delivering its services. We've got to do more, or at least as much, on less.
Yeah, you know, people could lose their jobs today from what you've come out with. I mean, that's just the fact that it's going, isn't it? There's going to be more cutbacks in particularly the public sector.
Certainly the public sector is going to be affected because what we have got is a position where we are examining every function that we perform in government, and with the restructuring of government we've understood that there are posts there that have been held on to that don't necessarily have budgets attached to them, and so we are going to have to strategically look at every position that comes vacant as it comes vacant and decide whether that post is necessary to be able to be continued. That has been an ongoing process and progress has been very good to date. The Chief Minister indicated that we would be seeking to make 10% reduction in staffing costs over the period of a number of years. In fact, already we have achieved 8%. So we're well on the way to be able to getting things slicked into shape.
Obviously today, the finance sector were listening to every word you said, because this 0-10 tax business, which a lot of people won't understand, they don't need to, I suppose, but to the finance industry, it is absolutely one of the reasons they're here on the Isle of Man. What did you say about that today then?
What we've said is that what we have done is we have removed the ARI, or the attribution regime for individuals, that is attached or co-joined to our 0-10 corporate tax policy. And in doing so, we believe that there will be no change or necessary change for the basis of 0-10. We think that this will be a positive move for our business community, and one that we recognise is going to establish a more settled way forward, we hope, as we proceed in the next few years.
So you don't believe 0-10 will be tested again then?
As I say, at the moment we believe that there is no necessity for the change of basis of 0-10.
Well, finally then, how do you wrap it up? Was it a good budget? Is the Isle of Man a good place to be in?
The Isle of Man is a terrific place to be in. I think that our resilience, our stability, our determination to find a way forward comes through not only through government, but actually is well reflected across the business community as well. I think that we can take a pride in what we've achieved so far and go forward on a sure footing.
Please subscribe to the Isle of Man TV archive channel. Thank you.